Sunday, the 26th of July, 2015. My name is Zero Lambda, and casting with me tonight is Mr. Manbon. How's it going,
Hi.
Manbon? What's up,
What is
Manbon?
up? Oh, I'm doing very good. Thank you very much. Oh,
Okay.
that's found really funny when you said, and here with me is the lovely man, Bon. Oh.
I didn't say
I,
the lovely, but I'm glad that you translated it that way. That sounds
oh.
much better.
CovertMuffin.
Should I do my cast in a woman voice?
Yeah,
I
so,
think that'll be fun.
well, playing tonight instead is CovertMuffin versus Probe. How are you, gentlemen?
Monster blood will be spilled tonight. Oh, excuse me.
God.
Oh man, I'm so sorry.
My eardrums, man.
Sorry, I burped again. I'm sorry, man. But
It's fine.
Really
What
big.
comes around goes around.
Yeah,
I did that.
burped earlier.
I did
I
it.
hold it in.
Well, to get us started, need to hear your race, rank, region, and your favorite ice cream flavor. CovertMuffin.
Hey guys, my screen name is CovertMuffin. I play all three races, but I'm bad at all three races. I guess I'm in Diamond, but I usually stop laddering once they pair me against Grandmasters because my macro is bad, so I don't feel like playing against them. So, yeah. My favorite ice cream. Oh, I play a North American. That's right. My favorite ice cream is well. So last time I said it was a combination. I like coffee, chocolate, and some sort of peanut butter topping mixed in. Like that trifecta like destroys me. But
That sounds like life, man.
oh my god, it's so good. You should totally try it. Just like pour a shot of espresso on dark chocolate ice cream, and then like mix it with some like really good peanut butter. It's just oh man. But anyways, I'm gonna mix it up. I'm gonna change my answer, and I'm gonna go with homemade, like from scratch in one of those really old hand crank machines. Just plain vanilla. Just straight up plain vanilla made from scratch with like really, really good cream that you can get locally, and just like oh my, it's nothing beats it. But you have to crank the thing for like 6 hours nonstop. It's like, oh man, it's rough.
Wow. Way to
Making my
you kind of
mouth water.
stole my thunder here. I don't think I'm gonna beat that.
So good. We used to do it every Thanksgiving, but then everybody was like, I don't feel like doing it. Let's just buy Ben and Jerry's. And then
That sucks.
anyways,
Wow.
that's it. I'm not actually a muffin, by the way. I'm a human being.
Is it or not?
Just in case
Spoiler
people
alert.
got confused.
Spoiler
You are a
alert.
very delicious human being, that is for sure.
Oh, stop it.
Oh, stop it, you! Oh, stop it, you!
My face is so red right now.
Well, I'm gonna say, how about you, then,
Like-
Mr. Probe?
Oh my god. So hello, Probe. Playing NA, so that's good. I can't really go on the other servers apparently because ping has skyrocketed in StarCraft to 2000 for me, so that's a thing. Yeah, I apparently can't log on to EU or the Korean anymore.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
just a thing.
sounds dangerous.
Yeah. For ice cream, wow, my thunder was stolen. I was just gonna be like vanilla, but you kind of, I mean, 6 hours of cranking. I don't know about that. I don't think I'm gonna beat that. So let's go with rainbow,
Ooh, rainbow.
the colorful
Superman.
option.
Superman.
Yep. I play Zerg, but I'm trying to switch to Terran for Legacy of the Void. But now that I've gone back to Zerg, I don't know if that's happening. So I don't know what race I play in Legacy anymore.
Oh, we'll go with Zerg then. This is what we've seen you play the
Yeah,
most,
well-
I think, around here, so.
Yep. So it's good. I mean, like, usually when you're playing a show match, I don't know about everyone else, but this is me. You know, you're kind of a little nervous because suddenly you've got a bunch of people watching you play, and like you don't want to like do a major screw up that everybody watches. You know, right?
Right.
You don't want to do that. This match, no, no, because it's covert, and I don't need to be afraid. I'm gonna screw it up somehow, and I'm hoping he's gonna screw up his macro, and it'll be even that way, and it'll be great.
You guys will be fine. You guys are pretty
But
solid
yeah,
players, so.
for those of you who don't know, me and Covert in the past, not too recently, but we did have like a whole practice phenomenon going on a while ago, and
Yeah.
basically it was us drilling against each other and him trying to help me improve. So like,
Dude, you learned so fast. It was so impressive.
it was definitely an interesting experience. But basically, unless things have really changed and his playstyle's changed and mine's changed, this game, hopefully the meta will be real. I'm pretty sure you know how I play, and I'm pretty sure I know how you play. So hopefully this will be interesting, being able to adapt to each other.
Ooh.
I don't even know how I play. I don't know. I've got so much
what
random
you
crap
do-
I just do.
You do the cheesy stuff, god damn it. I remember when we played, and then you went 2-port Banshee, and then I lost
Oh
immediately.
my god, the Banshees! Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny. That's right, I did do that.
That was pretty funny. 'Cause we just, yeah, it was pretty funny because we like didn't scout each other like at all, so we did blind builds. And like Muffin went 2-port Banshee, and I went 1-1-1. And I just died immediately. I was just like riding a bunch of tanks, and all being useless, and just like, help! Tanks can't shoot up.
Yeah, yesterday I went like mass ghost versus Liz. I just got like 8 nukes and just started nuking the entire map. It was pretty funny.
Nice.
Well, maybe we'll see some of that tonight, right?
Maybe.
Maybe. All right, cool.
Nice.
Well, let's segue
maybe
from
I
here
will
actually then into map vetoes. So rock paper scissors, go ahead and message me in StarCraft with your chosen warrior.
I already gave you my answer.
Oh yes, I have yours in advance.
Yeah.
Is it Rux?
Nuke is rock, right? There.
Yeah.
Okay,
Because
well,
always.
Paper beats nuke, unfortunately. So Covert,
Oh, yes!
would you like to veto first or second, sir?
Usually I defer, but I'm gonna veto first.
Okay.
We're getting rid of Iron Fortress.
All right, Iron Fortress is off the list.
That awkward moment when you don't know the maps. Is there like a
Yep,
what season?
I
are you on?
just have the list open in front of me.
Go to
Nice.
go to custom games and then show ladder maps category 1v1 under browse.
Yeah. Iron Fortress is the 4-player map. Where things happen.
Yes, it is.
All right, already.
It's also like the map with the biggest open spaces
Yeah.
Oh, so
ever.
quick comment on these maps. Am I the only one who feels like they're kind of the newer ones, especially the ones on Lottiv, are kind of looking a little bit more Brood War-y than StarCraft 2? Is that just me?
I'm not
I
sure.
know.
I know there's a lot more rocks in this ladder map pool, so
Mm-hmm.
you know.
We all know how I feel about rocks.
Yeah, Dustin Browder, you know the awesome rock gasms
Right.
he's got. So.
I'm gonna veto Cactus Valley.
All right,
Oh.
Cactus is off the list now.
Damn, getting rid of all the 4-player maps, dude.
We're gonna get rid of let's screw Moonlight Madness. Just get out of here.
Alright.
Don't-
Aggressive.
All right, we threw that one out.
Yeah.
Midnight Madness.
Last veto,
Right.
Mr. Probe.
Oh god.
Bridgehead. Just get rid of it.
Like, yeah, it's like the main bases in 2 of these maps have 2 entrances, and that's just so weird.
Yeah.
Because you have to, like, I don't know, man. I kind of want to leave it in.
All right. That's fine with me. I've got a build for that map.
Oh.
Ooh,
Idiot, all emotions just dead.
yeah, like every
yeah.
time Muffin's got a plan, you know things are gonna go down.
I've actually got to get rid of Dash and Terminal because I have not seen it before the previous.
Oh crap! I really wanted to play on that map.
This map, so I'm not gonna play on it today.
All right, so that
Oh,
leaves
you vetoed Scrap Station. I mean Dash and Term. Okay.
Yeah.
that leaves Coda, Bridgehead, and Terraform. Where you want to play first, Covert?
Oh man.
So many choices.
This changes everything.
We're not
Why
Kansas
don't
anymore.
why don't we go ahead and do? Ooh, I don't know. I'm feeling really indecisive. Maybe I'll roll a die. Hang on. I've got.
Jeez.
Oh my god.
Okay, here we go. All right. We're doing Terraform first.
Terraform first.
All right.
Probe.
Okay.
All right. Second. My life.
Bridgehead. You know you want to.
I know I want to, but I don't feel like I've played enough to get used to that, so I'm gonna go with Coda.
Alright, Coda is second, Bridgehead is third. Thank you very much, gentlemen.
You are most welcome.
Yes, I am.
Alright, man. Alright, man. I look forward to some heads being broken.
Yep. So we're gonna have Mr. Omega set up the lobby here, and we're gonna kick you out of the Skype call. Covert's already got the right idea. You know the drill. Good luck. We will see you after the matches, Mister.
Boom.
Boom. Later.
Good
See you,
luck.
later. Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room.
Whoa.
Let's burn the night. I'm gonna get the bot to read it. Like.
You think your singing is just like the studio version?
I have to sound like a lady, like if I want to do that.
So how's your week been, man, Bob? How's work been going?
I was very tired after coming back from work today, and so I just played some video games to chill out, and now I am not tired anymore.
Oh, good.
Somehow.
Good. It's jeez, what is it?
Like
2,
the
3 in the
homies
morning now
of
for
the
you?
storm. Yeah.
What is it? 1 o'clock now in the morning?
Yeah, it is. It's like 1:20 a.m. right now.
Jeez,
So, yeah. So, it's round about bedtime for me right now, actually.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that you joined us tonight. It's always nice to have you cast. So.
Yeah, it's awesome. I love it. It's what I do. It's how I do. It's how I do. I just gotta get that caster voice
That's how I do.
up and running. Yeah, totally.
Oh yeah. Well, no, this should be fun. Covert and Probe are pretty high level stuff, so it should be lots of excitement for you. Keep you awake.
Yeah. I mean, I feel a lot of pressure actually, like casting that high level matches and stuff, because I don't really know as much about tactics as they do. So so I feel like if I say anything wrong, it's like
Special tactics.
yeah. Unless they decide to do something silly, in which case, dude, that's my forte, dude. But it's like, if I say something wrong about what they're doing and stuff like that, then it's like, it feels like I'm being a disgrace, basically.
No, you're not being a disgrace. No.
It kind of feels like that. I know it's not, but it just feels like that.
You probably know twice as much as I know about StarCraft. You've been to the higher end of the ladder. The highest I've made it is gold.
Platinum.
So, yeah.
That's like 1 league difference.
Still.
Also, I got into platinum using offensive Nexus rush.
Offensive Nexus.
Yeah.
That's
yes.
amazing.
That it works. It works.
Well, good.
Believe it or not, I have done it.
That sounds awesome. So cool. We're gonna get into.
People just don't expect it. Like people just don't see it, and they see a Nexus. Oh yeah, well this is being silly, and then it just turns into a gigantic 20 range cannon that shoots down anything, and just like, well.
Especially probes, right? Probes and SCVs and.
Yeah, they're just so shook. Like you just watch the APM chart, it just halves the moment they see it. Like, am I gonna lose to this? Is this really happening?
Yeah, it's like the anime moment where they stop and they go,
yeah.
"No, that's not true. That's impossible."
Buchan.
Exactly. All right, so since you are the guest here, go ahead and introduce us to our orange player first.
I am so honored. In the bottom right on Terraform, it is the orange Zerg. It is Probe, who is not Protoss. Despite
Yes.
it called Probe.
Don't allow yourself to be confused. And in the top left-hand corner of the map, it is the pink Terran player. His name is CovertMuffin. He's also not a muffin. Don't be confused by that either.
Wow. Okay, so right off the bat, we do see some banter going on between the two players. Muffin promising to deliver a haiku for Probe to save her, and it turns out to be nothing but blahs. So yeah, that's a boner kill.
Yeah, if he's going straight for supply depot, I'm disappointed.
What, you thought it was gonna go straight from CC into not get an army?
No, I mean move the SCV across the map. Don't even bother with the first supply depot until you get there, right? So.
Yeah. So it looks like Muffin doing something a little bit interesting already. Usually Terran players go for 12 barracks, but here Muffin is going for 12 gas. That is indicative of some sort of mech play. So it looks like he is going to be going for a fast factory sometime soon in order to get that mech up and running, in order to do some pressure, of course.
Yep, we see Probe here expanding immediately. Going hatch first, I believe. There is no spawning pool here, Manbon. No spawning pool.
Yep, 15 hatch, and he's gonna go. I reckon he's gonna go for a spawning pool sometime soon, in order to get those, to get that production going. Now, queens and all that, etc. And there it is. There's a spawning pool. Boom, as Muffin would say.
Boom. as Muffin would say, boom. Yes.
Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. Let's spend the night together.
So Covert's barracks is about to complete here. Should see what he's going to decide to do. Yep, straight into factory, as you called it.
To factory, yep. And looks like he's going to go for marine from his barracks. Not really putting on any add-ons on that barracks. So he's... I'm not sure if he's going to add a reactor onto that barracks. What people would like to do is they like to build a barracks on that... So a reactor on that barracks, and then do a switcheroo with the factory in order to get some fast Hellions. AFAP, which of course stands for as fast as possible.
AFAP, yes, a single FAP.
Yes.
Yes, a single FAP. But no, usually we do see players go for the add-on there on the barracks, and once the factory is complete, you swap it off. But like you said, yeah, he's not going for the Hellions here. He's going straight into
Starport. Into Tech Lab. I wonder what that's all about.
Quick Banshees? Could it be? Could it be?
Well, it would be very likely. I mean, Cloak Banshees is pretty deadly, especially against a Zoe player who is completely not prepared for this. So it'll be pretty interesting actually. Yeah.
Probe not building any army units yet. Still droning up, using all those minerals on drones. 2 queens coming out, getting ready to inject all this larva. Got an overlord across the map. Kind of spies. He knows where Covert is. He doesn't know what exactly is going on just yet. And there we go. Banshee Cloak coming down to Starport.
Yep. We do see a CC coming down from Muffin. He is going to play kind of the macro game. He's going to get a Banshee up and transition into that mid game with that little expansion. But this is looking pretty good for Pro. I mean he does have the queens up, so if any banshees try to come and do some harassment, you can just take this queens and just shoo it away. And it's just getting the third up right now. I mean, this is looking kind of good. As long as he gets some detection, which he does immediately. He gets the spore crawler up in the main. We will see one in the natural pretty soon, I imagine.
Pretty good. Yeah, kind of a greedy play here, but this lone Banshee shouldn't be able to do too much as long as he keeps it locked down. There's detection available, which there is. So, not too much of a big deal, I don't think.
Yeah. I do like this decision from Probe actually, because he doesn't have a lair, so detection would not be coming out soon. Well, detection that's not spore crawlers basically. So if any kind of banshees come around this time, then if he didn't have the spore crawlers, he would have literally no way to deal with that. So pretty good decision making from Probe, just getting the spore crawlers, just making oh snap! As banshees harass, do some poke it, but micro.
Yep.
And here comes the Queen Armada and his cloak. Then it's not a person anymore.
Yeah, these queens can't see to shoot at this thing, so
yeah.
Covert's just gonna wreak some havoc here. And,
yeah, looks like CovertMuffin is going for 2-port Banshee, just pumping out this Banshees. This is great. I mean, if he gets enough Banshees out, he could. Probe can just detect those Banshees all he wants, but he can't do anything about the mass Banshees. If those get to critical mass, then that's going to be kind of troublesome for Probe to deal with.
There we go. That other queen going down. Covert's moving these Banshees back up to the third, and Probe's not really going to get anything out of this.
Yeah. Oh, it's like the hatch, of course.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just grabbing the hatch for free. While Probe actually gets up to lair tech right now, and really slamming on that gas. So it looks like he will be he will be transitioning into a Mutalist right now.
Yep. He's got Banelings are going to be on the way too, so he's got some Lings here. He knows Covert's got to not have a whole lot back home, especially since he invested so heavily in these Banshees. Covert's going to pick off the hatchery though, and he's going to bring his Banshees back. Yeah.
Oh yes, of course. So it is going to be 2 bases versus 2 bases, but of course Zerg really needs his bases. So it looks like Muffin is slightly ahead for now. Of course, Muffin doesn't actually have much of an army of his own. He does have a few mines and a few marines, but that, I mean, Probe is going to go for some banelings. So this will be pretty interesting.
Yep.
See.
His only hope right now is actually a counterattack. Covert's actually massing these these Banshees here. He's got 3 of them. They're gonna go to town on these queens. Can't see.
Oh snap! That critical mass Banshee army is just gonna shoot down anything in sight. Queen's down immediately. That Spore Crawler doesn't even finish. I mean, that Spore Crawler can just detect those Banshees. But what is a Probe to do? I mean, five Banshees right there, just shooting everything down. Oh, he loses one. Whoopsie daisies. Lols. But that's totally fine because he's about to lose a hatch. And hatcheries are pretty important for a Zerg player, and he's about to lose them, so he's going to die. Happy times.
Yeah, this is going to feel very good for Probe. It's going to set him back quite a bit. Actually, he's got some Lings waiting on the other side of the map, but they aren't quite doing anything. He's pretty focused on what's going on at home. And Covert's going to pick off the natural. He's going to swing back around, but the Spore Crawler's up front.
Oh, the Zerglings! Oh, that mine getting some real value. 8 kills in that mine. And yeah, the Lings just get cleaned up nice and tight.
Ouch. So the counterattack failed. Where do you think Probe's going to go from here, Manbun?
So I think he's just going to follow through with his plan of getting from Mutas sometime soon. Although he does need bases, he has stockpiled quite a lot of gas. That is quite a lot of Mutas worth of gas. So if he gets quite a bit of damage done with the Mutas. Which won't be happening anytime soon because he actually doesn't have a lair, I don't believe. So, oh, there's a Spore Crawler. Oh snap! And the Spore Crawler just dies.
Spore Crawler just dies. There are 2 queens here, so they can pick away at these weakened off Banshees, but that's just so much damage.
This is really, really rough. I mean, there's a Spire, but that's a lot of Banshees. I mean, dude,
Yeah,
there's no counter.
Yep.
What do you do? I mean, Probe doesn't even have. I mean, he has a spawning pool and a baning nest, but that's not going to do anything. Not even a counterattack can actually save Probe. I don't think at this point. I mean, that can be defended pretty easily by the Banshees that can shoot the Zerglings, for one.
Yeah, this is pretty insane. Probe's kind of in panic mode now. He's stacking Spore Crawlers at each of these bases. He is still mining, so I mean, he's got that going for him there. But his tech, if Covert decides to actually move in here, he can pretty easily set him back to the Stone Age, kind of.
Yeah, he's already lost a lair. That is huge. And if Muffin moves his Banshees a little bit more to the right, you will be able to spot that Spire, which will be coming out. And it looks like Probe will be. Come on, Mutas, come on.
Mutas, buddy, he's got 1200 gas. He can do it.
Come on, Mutas.
Yep.
I want to see some Mutas action, man.
Oh, he's moving his Lings in again. He's got to be careful of these mines. He's gonna
trigger it.
There we
go.
Triggered one.
Perfect micro.
Now there's one more left.
Perfect. And looks like the Banshees just come back home.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, all those Banelings canceled. No chance.
I just looked over because for every Bane that gets cancelled, it displays like a massive tooltip. So I just looked over there, there's a massive blob of text. I was like, what the hell is that? Oh, he cancelled him. It's like cancel. What the? What?
Yeah, Banshees are kind of trolling around here looking for this group of Lings, and they're gonna head across the map again. These are very scary. Very, very scary.
Yeah. Honestly, Probe is just on the back foot right here, just taking bases and just basically hoping Muffin doesn't really spot them. But I mean, Muffin is just look at the army back at home, Marines, Marauders, just getting everything. I mean, at this point, I mean, Muffin does have quite a formidable army. And all Probe has is about to get 8 Mutas, but all he has aside from that are just a bunch of Lings which are going to die.
Jeez, yep, losing Lings there for free. There are a couple Hellbats coming out now too, so this Ling push counter, whatever you want to call it, from Probe actually is not going to last too much longer. The AoE is just going to be too much.
Yeah, I mean, even just Marines just gonna deal with this totally fine. I mean these Marines they don't have. I mean they can just die, and Muffin can just replace them.
Yep.
In short order.
Probe's gonna move his mutalisks across the map now, and those are great to work against Banshees, but he needs to be careful because once the cloak goes down.
Surprise, Mutus! What's up? What's up?
Wow.
Shit up.
Muffin.
Marines
Yep.
can.
There we go. Lost.
And just shit them down. Shit them down. I'll try to anyway.
Yeah. There we go. Good mobile mutalisks here,
yeah.
causing some damage.
Oh yeah. Get him.
Picking off SCVs as they they transfer from the other base. Easily getting
Oh,
5
yeah.
or 6 here.
Yeah, this is one way that Pro can actually come back from this game, is just using those mutants to just do some harassing. Looks like Muffin reacts appropriately by building basically an armada of turrets to kind of fend off any mutant attacks. Very good. Very good, I like it.
Now Probe's mutas are sandwiched though between a Marine army and a couple turrets.
Yep. Oh, looks like in the meanwhile, Probe is starting to claw his way back into the game. He's got 3 bases up already. He's just macroing up, and he hasn't been attacked in quite a while, so he's just droning up, just sitting back, chilling out, and just getting that lead which he lost back in his natural.
Oh, there we go, picking off a couple medevacs for free too. These mutas squeeze out there between the Marines and the...
Mutas are getting some sick value.
Ouch, ouch, ouch. Wouldn't mind a shot going off.
Last one. Oh, we're gonna lost him. Gonna lose a few more.
Though he's gonna go. Is he gonna poke into the main base? That would be perfect. There are actually no defenses here. He could easily sit on top of the production. Yep.
And that he does. And he does get some medevac.
Gotta keep an eye on that Terran army. Don't want to fly those over the Marines.
Oh dear. And while all this is happening, I mean, Pro is just getting some more mutas on top of that. So I wonder what Muffin's going to do. I mean, I think he's going to try and get. He's probably going to try and get a factory sometime soon, a factory with a tech lab to get that 4, which fends off mutas pretty nicely, somewhat.
There we go. Turrets trying to get constructed here in the main base. Ooh, Probe picking them off right as they finish. So that's pretty good.
Yep. Yep. Pretty good mark from Probe. Just getting as much value from those mutas as possible. And I'm kind of surprised that Muffin hasn't actually moved out to do a counter push yet.
Ooh, just gonna stick with these Banshees. They're very low on energy, so they're just gonna uncloak right into these mutalisks. Oh, Probe! Probably gonna lose these.
Oh, snap!
2 mutas lost for free.
Yep. But there's quite a few mutas. I mean, these mutas are just oh, gonna lose a few more. That's I think that's totally fine. That's still quite a scary mutant death wall, I think. What's going on? Oh, Marines at the bottom of the map get cleaned up by banelings. Whoopsie daisies. Balls.
Yep. Covert dropping hellbats in the not main base of Probe there. not finding anything to kill. So they're just gonna head home. Probe's gonna intercept with these mutalisks, so it's gonna be pretty great. It's gonna nice pick off for Probe. He's slowly clawing his way back into this game.
It will be. They're not dead yet.
Quite.
Okay.
Flying up here. Medevac's very low.
And they're dead in about 3, 2, 1. Okay, now they're dead. In the meantime, Muffin's just grabbing some bases. He's already got a 4th, and just floating that 4th command center over to the bottom. So I mean, this is pretty good. So both players just getting those critical bases before they have to expand into very risky locations. This map, by the way, this map is kind of weird because you have the gold bases in the middle, and you have the you have 2 more bases around this massive circle. I mean, the mineral line is right in front of an attack path. So yeah.
Yep. Covert running in a small bio army here, picking off the 3rd of Probe. Probe's gonna fold in with his own army and pick us off, but not before losing the hatchery for free.
Banelings start streaming in. That's a lot of banelings. Whoa. That is a lot of banelings. It would be a shame if they blew up the Wither mines.
You think it would be a shame?
It would be a shame.
It would be a shame for Probe anyway. Yeah, I don't think Probe is. I don't think that's what he wants to have.
But for Muffin, it will be delicious.
It will be delicious indeed.
Meanwhile, there's mutas at the top of his base.
Mutas on top of his base. Add-ons burning.
Picking off everything, just starports, tech labs, supply depots, just getting as much value from his mutas as possible, and that he does. Marauders just standing around. Well, I know what we're doing here, so I just stand in front of you. If that's okay, I'll just get a tank for you.
Now there we go, just gonna fly away now, regenerate their health, and try and find another angle to get in here on. Taking out another turret.
Yeah, although Muffin is about 60 supply ahead of Probe, I mean, Probe is just slowly clawing his way back into the game.
Oh.
And it's going to... Oh, and the mutas fly away.
No pick off there for Covert. You saw what he was trying to do there, so...
Yeah. Oh man, these mutas just being so annoying. Oh, this is why mutas basically one of my favorite units in the game. Look at the amount of value you can get from these mutas.
Yeah, the mobility is super crazy. I mean, there's a small squad of Marines over here trying to run and defend, but...
Yeah, just fly over here, pick up dudes. Fly over here, pick up SUVs. Oh, don't want to lose too many of these mutas. Lols.
Yeah, meanwhile, Banshees and a Raven up top.
And the Raven, oh my goodness. And the Banelings start to roll away. But not before losing quite a few of those Banelings to those Banshees. I mean, Muffin's just gonna pick up another base. Losing all the bases. Taking bases and losing bases.
The bases, yep. You're just gonna come in and counter, but not before the cloak comes down. Bio-army coming. Secret missiles.
Come on, oh, that's delicious.
Perfect splits.
That's delicious. It was going to be delicious anyway. Oh, picking off mutas. Dim forward, picking off mutas. Woo! Get it done. But in the meantime, whoa, look at the amount of banings we see. Actually, 49 banings from Probe. These are gonna get some pretty sick value. Come on, split! Oh god, and there's no more supply from Muffin. Oh my goodness. And suddenly Probe is ahead in supply. Whoa, what just happened?
Yeah, ahead just by a little bit, and these medevacs are gonna fly right over the spore crawlers and sacrifice themselves for the cause.
Oh yes.
Yes. The Zerg party welcomes your contribution.
Well, actually, if you look at the replay again, you'll see that I lost the medevacs on purpose because I wanted to free up some supply. This is what pros do all the time.
Super crazy. This Mutalisk gonna poke in, gonna kind of check out what's here, and they're gonna find out not a whole lot.
Just gonna fly away. I mean, that's what the Mutalisk do. Is just fly away. Oh, it looks like Muffin has finally found a counter to Mutas, and that is the Thor.
Thors are unfortunately very slow, so these Mutalisks can just fly away, wreak some havoc over the production buildings again.
That is absolutely true. Technically, the counter to Mutas is Thors. If you press F11 and look under 4, you'll see that it is strong against Mutas. But, as you said, Mutas can just fly around this Thors, and this Thor he just can't even get there.
Yeah, Muffin SimCity kind of working against himself here.
Oh, what's this? Well, it looks like a Muffin is going to go for a little bit of a counter push. Just going to march his way down to the bottom right to try and pick up anything that he can. But meanwhile, Probe has 27 Bane, 42 Bane is just about to greet this little army of, well, mainly Marines. As you just saw, Banelings do wreck Marines pretty badly.
Yeah, they do. Ooh, wow. Mutalisk retreating over these Widow Mines, taking huge losses. Ouch.
Oh, and the Widow Mines just die. Well, not before killing quite a substantial amount of those mutas.
Trying to thin the ranks. Covert scanning, gonna clean up some of this creep on his way into these lanes.
Here we go! Oh! Split! Focus the 4. Well, actually, don't focus the 4. Okay.
Wow.
And they all die. They all died.
Very well done there by Mr. Probe.
Yeah. I mean, dude, Zero, what do you think Muffin can do to fight this Ling Bling the army?
It's gonna be tough. He's gotta hold on. He's gotta be able to mine enough, get some more upgrades going. I think upgraded Marines are really gonna be what the kicker is here. Upgrade Marines, split them up. Gotta have good splits.
Yeah, but we do see that 3-3 is about to finish for Muff. It's got about 5 seconds on that. But Bio doesn't seem to be working very well for Muff. I mean, they just keep dying to a massive Baning army. So I wouldn't be surprised if Muff actually went for a tech switch, a complete tech switch, into mech. Well, we do see he's just planning on those Marines and Marauders, so just going to bio it up for now.
I'm just gonna continue bioing it up, tried and true. But Probe morphing more banelings. He lost that top hatchery yet again. Actually, Muffin completely denied it that time. No cancel.
Yeah. This is a very interesting scenario actually, because Probe is actually almost running on empty. I mean, if you just look at the resources on his bases, you'll see that the natural the main now is almost mined out. And the natural he's only got 4 million patches on that, so he's gonna have to expand elsewhere to actually get that income coming. Otherwise, he's just going to run out of stuff to throw at Muffin.
Probe trying to find another angle in here. There's a Thor waiting at each corner for him, flashing those mutas with some missiles and.
Get out of my house.
Yep.
And stay out.
Super careful here though, as CovertMuffin. I think Thor's is the way to go. Get more Thors, but yeah,
absolutely.
There's so many links and banelings, so it's gonna be so hard to counter all that. I mean, there's got to be the perfect mix of units.
God, it's a shame Terrans don't get access to force fields. Otherwise, this would be a lot easier.
Is that a jab at Protoss, man? Fun.
Seriously though, like, seriously. I freaking hate ZVP. Seriously.
No, I hear you. It's absolutely painful. Marine's getting one Mutalist for free, unfortunately. Probe. Flying right over these missiles, gonna try and duck back in. The army is waiting here for him, though.
Okay. The Marines are on lunch break.
Yeah, they were. I mean, they were just...
It's not my... Oh, Muta's destroying that turret. It's not my job.
I don't know, man. The unions and stuff. Longer lunch break than expected. So now, Probe supply block, though. Don't really want to be doing
absolutely.
That right.
I mean, what Muffin has to do right now is to just keep harassing his bases as he's done all game long, and just being really annoying and in his face. We do see that Probe has actually expanded to one of the bases with an open mineral line. So what we can do is just sneak a couple of dudes like Hellbats and just roast those drones, and yeah, there'll be no income anymore.
Covert's scouting all of these banelings moving up north with those banshees. Covert knows what's coming here. Setting up widow mines in position preemptively. It's gonna be if he can get those widow mine shots off, that could turn the tide of the game.
Absolutely. But I wonder how well this widow mines are actually gonna work out, because they can potentially die for free, because Probe actually has a pretty scary mutant army for a start, but also overseers with pneumatized carapace. So he can just go. I mean, he can just use his mutas and overseers and just now go on a widow mine sniping spree. But it looks like Muffin just trying to do as much damage as possible, and that a little base in the center, and it does manage to pick up quite a lot of drones actually. So although he's going to lose these two medevacs and a bunch of bow, it was totally worth it. He did kill quite a lot of drones. Just keeping Probe constantly on the back foot right here. Yep,
total of 18 drones died in that engagement there. So very well done by Muffin, picking that up and making sure.
Absolutely, that is. I mean, all things considered, I mean, Probe is rapidly losing that income. If we just look at the income tabs, you can see now Probe is doesn't have that much compared to Muffin. I mean, he has half his income, so like that is quite a victory for Muffin right there.
Definitely, ooh, gotta be careful. Don't want to fly these mutas over those Thors. Waiting for them.
And just gonna come up here and pick up another base.
Oh, dude, not before these turrets do some serious damage to these mutalists. Lost a couple in that engagement there.
Oh! Picking up one or two meters. Oh, look at that splitting the army, trying to pick up as many meters as possible. These meters will die to a flock of Stim Marines.
Ooh, jeez, nice shots there by the Thor, losing a couple more mutalisks for...
Oh, and it's gonna get one more, yeah! Oh, that is delicious. Oh, yes. Oh, that is delicious. Go sniper. No, overseer this one now. But, I mean, this is...
by Muffin. I like that move, it was good. He's splitting his army in half.
Yep, but I think this is it. I mean, Probe is just going all in on the banings right now. He has identified that Marines are the main problem here, and so he's built quite a bit. I mean, jeez, that is That is a lot.
Moving
That's a
straight
lot.
in.
That is.
Oof.
Holy moly! Oh my goodness! Death and destruction.
Death and destruction. Baneling's definitely taking out some of those buildings very easily.
Yeah.
Small force of Marines goes down, and there we go. Fight of the century, man, Don. Lings coming in, surrounding these stores. Bunch of bio trying to get some
Force,
cover.
tank the shots. Tank the shots, Force. Oh yeah. And are those Marines gonna? Oh, there's still quite a few Baners. Baners could do quite a bit of work, and they do. Whoa, that is. I mean, Probe has one Baning left.
Man, it's kind of crazy. It's hard to tell who came out ahead of there. Both players actually have a very minimal army supply now. Covert pulling back to this northernmost planetary fortress, trying to reconstruct this base, but it's gonna have to cancel there.
This is kind of close. I mean, wow, just Zerglings just streaming across the base into Muffin's face.
Across the base into face. Yep, I have to agree. Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Medevacs here to lead.
Yeah, look at that. That Zergling's just doing some work, man. Oh.
Oh, there we go. Link's trying to run by, gonna try and sneak in over here.
Yeah.
Military killing one or two.
Yeah. I mean, Probe is just. Probe has just stopped droning altogether. He's going absolutely all in on his attack. It's all or nothing, man.
Yep. It's all or muffin. All or muffin right now. Yep. There we go. Hellbat's gonna pop out though. That's gonna help this the situation Covert has on his hands. So, kind of a last hurrah on the ramp.
Looks like there's Wither Mines in Muffin's Natural about to pop. Let's see how much value they get. One Zergling dies. That's great. Whoop! And oh yeah, that's delicious.
Jeez, good chunk of kills there. Hellbat's coming down, gonna clean this up and force him away. Blue Flame, nice.
Of course, yep. I mean, what is the Muffin to do? I mean, I think Muffin's just going to transition into mech right now. He has already shown signs of that, going for some force and the Hellbat. Those would help immensely, actually, versus a Ling Bling Muta army, which Probe seems to primarily be making actually right now.
Well, unfortunately though, mech is very, very expensive, and Covert's really hurting for minerals right now. He lost that expansion down in the southwest position.
Yeah,
Probe's checking down there to make sure he hasn't re-expanded. Actually, he's going to move up and push right into this third.
Yeah, now Muffin is on the back foot. Just
Losing his traction in this game. He's trying to move into the center position here, dropping mules, get some desperate minerals.
Yeah, of course, yeah. And I mean, wow, Muffin just trying to sneak a little SCC, hoping that Probe is not going to check over there.
He's gonna have to be really careful because yep, Probe's on the way now. Widowmine's going down.
Oh snap! Oh snap! Don't walk into this. Good.
Oh, good. Flew around.
Commence. Think this spring.
Poking to the backside here.
Oh my goodness.
This is looking really bad for Covert. Yep.
Yeah, this is a long ass game, man. How about drop at the top right? Just trying to roast as many drones as he can. Gets 4. Gets probably a couple more. Gets some Zerglings. Zerglings are pretty bad versus Hellbat. It's a blue flame Hellbats, but that doesn't even matter. They get cleaned up.
The sheer number of stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Pro can just make some more where that came from.
Yeah, we're hitting the 42 in-game minute mark now. Kind of crazy. Late game.
Minutes.
Yep.
42 minutes. This is game 1 as well. Woo! Hope you guys are enjoying the show. How about you guys? Woo!
Yeah, still got a couple more to go. These mutalisks are still doing some serious work. Bio trying to deflect these, but Covert just can't be everywhere at once. He's low on army supply now. He's only got 300 minerals to his name.
Yeah, I mean, dude, this bio army is just gonna have to work some minerals. You just can't afford to lose anymore. I mean, if you look at the units last tab, that is just about even, actually.
Pretty darn close.
Yeah. Oh! Banings.
Ooh, gotta be careful. Don't want to lose these units. Every unit is so precious right now.
That's kind of bad.
Yeah, Covert's army supply down to 10. Excuse me, 16. A few of that's Widow Mines, unfortunately. And losing this base, and slowly Muffin's losing more and more of his grip. Gonna go in for the killing blow now.
One, Look at the 1-4 in the main, like. Meanwhile, in Dumbass Land.
Dumbass land. Yeah, so Covert's losing now. Unfortunately, he's gonna have to tap out. I think there's not a whole lot he can do. I'm so bad at Terran, he says.
And it says GG. Meanwhile, that 4 in the main has never had the chance to see the world.
Never had a
Sad
chance to
times.
see the world. Yep. Could actually make it down the ramp. Unfortunately, got caught behind those buildings.
Yeah, imagine how much value that 1-4 could have got. You know.
Woo.
You gotta play League of Legends with that 1-4. No.
Yes. Oh man, crazy first game there, man, Bon. Crazy, crazy.
Yeah, totally. I thought Probe was totally dead after that first game. You know, with that with all that Banshee push. I think Muffin could have just killed him right then and there because honestly, he didn't really have that much to deal with it. Like he just keeps sniping off bases and like wouldn't be able to do anything about it. But it looks like Muffin just gave him a fighting chance, and he just totally came back like.
Yeah, no, Muffin had him on. He was on the back foot for most of that game. It was great. He was sniping off the expansion attempt, all that fun stuff. It looked like he was gonna close it right out. But those Mutalisks, man, those totally 180 that whole game. It was just wow, very well played.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah, totally. Like comeback, man. I mean, I very rarely see comebacks in StarCraft 2 because it's just a game with numbers. If you have more things than the other person, then you will win most of the time. Pretty awesome to see some comebacks happening right here. And how are people in chat? Hi, chat. Hi. Hi.
Hello, Chad. How's everybody doing? Nice. Got a good turnout tonight. We got Collision, Zero Q, Loopy Loo, Darth Luke, Man Bon. Hi, Man Bon. Yep. Phantom, Lecta. Elysium.
Hi, man. But oh, I forgot you were casting with me. Oh, hi there. How are you? Sorry, I forgot about your existence for a short while.
I'm sorry. You're not talking to me or anything. It's not like I can actually hear your voice, but
I don't want to talk to you either.
Whatever you say there, Man Bomb. Whatever you say. Whatever helps you sleep at night.
Oh yes, look at the comments from Protoss in the chat. Oh my shit, that game was so intense and tiring. Holy fuck.
Holy shit.
Yeah, dude, like, oh.
Very, very well done. Next game actually is on Coda, so a little more standard map here. I tend to see this one around here picked a little more often. It's pretty great. Actually, I like it. It feels the most balanced out of the current map pool, unfortunately. It hurts to say that, but not counting the 4-player maps, of course. But
pretty much, I do appreciate the diversity of the map pool.
Yeah, no, and you know, I think it was several months ago. People were complaining that Blizzard wasn't what do you call it? They weren't very
innovative with the maps.
Yeah, they all looked the same, they all spawned the same, and they all felt the same. And it's great that they're throwing those crap ones in there to kind of mix it up. You know, as far as the layout's concerned, that weird, because Neoplanet S was one of my favorites back in. Shoot, I don't even remember. That was like the first time they started bringing
Neoplanet S.
Yeah.
I think is the wait.
You spawned in each corner of the map, but it was...
Oh, it's the Polar Night one. It's the Polar Night, but like the distance between the two maps are the two bases are like increased. I remember that. That map was awesome, man.
Yeah, no, it was really great, and I loved seeing that picked in the tournaments and like Pro League and GSL and stuff like that. It really helped to spice up the series that they played there.
Yeah, dude. Oh yeah, that was awesome. It was like you had like a free natural at the back, but like it didn't feel really like stupid. Like, well, yeah, it didn't feel really stupid, which is why people hated that map. But I think it's Altazim Stronghold.
Altazim. Oh, everybody vetoed that one as a 4-player map with a free expo.
Huge distance, 4-player map with a free natural at the back.
So dumb. Perfect for Phoenixes and Mutas, but we never actually got to that point in that map, so...
Yeah, what the hell, man?
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
That was a nasty-ass map, dude.
Alright, so have us start it off here again, Manbach.
Oh yeah, alright, I wanna introduce in the top left, on
Oh.
Coda, spawning as the pink Protoss, it is CovertMuffin, sporting that manly pink.
Manly pink. And his opponent spawning in the bottom right-hand corner, taking game one in a pretty... came back and did it. Bro.
Yeah, although not in the most convincing fashion, it definitely was the most interesting.
Yeah, no, very very even match first game. I really like that.
Yeah. Alright, well, it looks like Muff is going to go for a little pylon at the front of his base. This is a PVZ, so I wouldn't be surprised to see a little wall-off from Muffin. Perhaps a Fast Forge expand coming from Muffin sometime soon.
Totally possible. I don't think I've ever seen Muffin play... Have I seen him play Protoss? I don't remember, actually.
I know I have. I remember he used to go Mass Sentries.
Mass Sentries, really? Actually, I've never seen him do that either.
Mass freaking... Oh, not here, but like, you know, yeah.
That
Oh, looks like it is a Forge right there. It is going to be the Fast Forge expand. Very good. Very, very good for holding off early aggression and getting an expansion safely. Provided that you do it properly, of course. For example, you wall off properly in time. But, of course, a very safe build in a PVZ. And looks like Probe is going to go for a, once again, a 15 hatch.
Yeah, pretty tried and true there. Expand first, get the spawning pool afterward, get a little econ lead, especially since, you know, Covert's going Forge first. Once the Overlord gets up here, Probe knows that he's got plenty of time to do that.
This is totally Probe at the natural of Probe's base. Just look at that. It's the pylon. You know what's going to follow. It begins with a P.
Begins with a P. It does. Yep, this Probe actually going to win this poke war here. Dropping a cannon. Probe's going in.
Cannon. Pylon. Oh, cancel that cannon. You don't want to lose those precious minerals, Muffin. Oh, right on time as well. Woo! Look at that clutch timing. Just, I mean, Pro's just saying all the boys. Send all the boys, man. Send all the boys. Don't want to. Okay, this isn't working too well. These drones are pretty lethal.
Pretty lethal, yes. Yes.
Those are some lethal ass drones, dude. And it looks like I think Muffin's just going to cancel these pylons. Oh, cancel it up.
Yeah, there we go. May as well cancel those. You don't want to be wasting those minerals now that you know that it's failed. But he's poised for a Forge fast expand now. He's got a gateway coming down, but drones following this Probe all the way home.
Absolutely. Oh, with two drones. Those are some angry ass drones, dude.
Probe on hold position. Oh, mineral walked right through. There we go.
Oh, Probe. Hey, you're getting poked. Oh, that Probe got poked to death. Whoa, very nice. Alright.
And he's a suicide drone's gonna steal these gas geysers now.
Oh, that is awesome, dude.
Wow. Yep, gonna get a free scout off here too. In the meantime.
Oh yeah, dude. No, this is actually amazing for Probe actually. Oftentimes, in a ZVP matchup, especially like this where the front is wall off, you don't get any scouting options until you get a lair for that overseer, so you can get some changelings pooped out. But it looks like yeah, he's just got free scout, dude. Like knows what's up. He scouts the double gas coming from Muffin in the main. So this, I mean, he just knows what's up, dude. Now all he has to do is just make the appropriate things, and should be totally fine. Wouldn't be surprised to see it baiting.
Yeah. No, it'd be great. I think
Baneling.
Baneling, yeah. So last game he tried all those Banelings, and that did seem okay for him, but this would definitely be the situation that you want to use those in, especially against a Protoss. You can't really lift those buildings, and you know.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Oh, looks like it's going to be a Stargate at the front for Muffin. He's going to try probably some Oracles. I reckon some Oracles are going to be pretty dirty right here. Or you can go for Void Rays.
Archons would be awesome. Yes, they would. They would soak all that damage up with the the shields and stuff like that. And AoE damage, you can't beat it.
Absolutely. So it looks like Probe is just going for a third right now, just trying to keep up with those bases. He knows that Muffin has gone up to 2 bases, so he doesn't want to fall too behind with his bases. Just going to grab another one himself and just chilling out and just droning up. Actually, little bit different from last game. He has gone for 3 queens instead of 4. He has nothing to worry about for now.
Don't worry about 4 now. Yep, Covert's kind of trapped in his base now. They're trying to take care of that extractor. Third's almost halfway done. Got the wall completed. And Covert's going for oracles. How do you feel about this, man?
Oracle is just on the way. I reckon it's going to work out great for Probe. He doesn't actually suspect it. It's just macroing up, getting 2 evolution chambers, and taking into Roach Warrens, which is totally fine. But that's kind of not what he wants right now. He is going to get a lair right now, though, so just transitioning very nicely. So we might see some mutas actually sometime soon. I would be surprised, actually.
Well, he doesn't expect these oracles, though, and there are no spore crawlers to be seen, so Covert could get some serious damage done if Probe isn't vigilant and paying attention. Covert's building two more oracles behind this one.
Yeah, very interesting, actually. Very interesting Stargate placement, just right in front of the wall.
Covert's allowing Probe to just take a look at this oracle and figure out what's coming before it even gets here.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, Probe's dropping spore crawlers now. Gonna be up in time. I think Covert's window is ended.
Absolutely. Well, he can pressure this little third, which is a little bit vulnerable, but it's just going to try and roast as many queens as possible. Those oracles do some pretty sick. Oh, look at that transfuse! Ooh, saving it up, saving it up. Focus the oracle. Oh, drag the back, and it stays alive. Ooh, nice.
Wow, very well defended there by Probe, though. Oracles didn't really get so much done. Spore crawler coming down.
Meanwhile, Muffin is supply blocked and has a lot of minerals and gas.
He's busy microing, man. He ain't got time for supply.
Oh, well, Muffin, you better unsupply block yourself. Anytime soon.
Oracles, yep, anytime.
There
we go. There we go, buddy.
1 pylon, 2 pylon.
His building's cancelled. Uh-oh.
Oh, damn.
Didn't quite get those up in time.
Damn shame. Yep. So this is very interesting. I mean, I think Muffin is just going straight. I mean, it's just straight committing to the air. I mean, no warp gate. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I was about to point it out. I mean, I think, wow, even Probe actually got a read on that. That Muffin actually hasn't even started warp gate, and only has 1 gateway. So, yeah, okay. So so he's building 2 more stargates. So not even gonna bother with gateway units. Just hammer in the air toss, sky toss it up.
Yeah, Covert ain't got time for that. He ain't got time for a lot of stuff this game. Who needs warp tech when he got stargates, right?
Stargates. Oh yeah, gonna be delicious. Getting on those void rays.
Not even void rays. He's continuing to mass oracles here. He's got a lot of them. Oh my gosh. He's got 6.
This feels like a Monday.
It does feel
this
like
feels
Monday.
like a Monday, don't you think?
Yes, I think it does.
What is even going on?
I don't even know. These oracles don't have a whole lot of energy, and they're burning right through it.
Yeah. Unlike most units in StarCraft 2, these actually have bullets.
Yes, they have bullets. Wow, lots of drones gonna die though. 7, 9, 12.
Boosting it up. And once they run out of energy, they're just like, oh well, I guess I'm useless now.
Well, they kind of camp out for a minute and
Yep, but Muffin better watch out for Probe. As predicted earlier, is now going for a bunch of mutas.
Yep, oracles can't shoot those. How about that?
Whoopsie daisies. Well, it looks like it's going to go ham on the Phoenixes to appropriately counter those mutas. Meanwhile, those mutas are giving those oracles a little run for their money.
Game paused.
Oh, we got a pause. Someone's got to go for a toilet break. Someone's bladder's filling up real nice and tight. Oh, now this is interesting.
Covert had some trouble with his buildings earlier. Probe's being a good guy. Probe asking if he wants to redo.
Oh. Oh. Oh, Muffy.
Just hanging out here. Gonna work this issue out real quick. We'll be right back.
Yep. Yes. Meanwhile, please enjoy the love story between CovertMuffin and Probe.
Covert assuring Probe that he's got this. He can handle it. Yep. Now kiss. So Probe, I'm pausing now. We'll get back into this here.
Oh god. Oh. I look forward to reading some yaoi between these two.
Oh no, please no. I'll pass. I don't even want to think about that right now.
Yeah, it looks like meanwhile Muffin has invested so many minerals into cannons. Look at those cannons at the third. Really wants to get that defended. Whoopsie. Meanwhile, Zerglings just come in here and just sacrifice themselves. Well, not before getting some valuable scout information. He does see some redundant info. I mean, he sees 4 stargates. Well, he already knows that.
Yeah, he kind of knew that already, but.
Yeah, just going in to make sure that he is still going air.
Yeah, so we're just gonna kind of hand back now. Covert transitioning into Phoenix is pretty great, especially since
yeah,
since the mutas are on the map.
Yep. So it looks like it's finally getting those upgrades started. This
Oh,
upgrade is pretty essential.
Man, Bon, do you see
What's
the
up?
production tab right now?
I do.
What's
I
coming out?
actually saw that. It begins with S.
It ends with crap.
Yes. It begins with S.
Well, if Covert plays this right, he can hit Probe before all this stuff happens, and it looks like he's kind of moving in to try and make that a reality. But Phoenix is flying across the map now.
Oh yes, look at that. Phoenixes, oracles, all up in this, and it's going to roast some drones, and if any meters come, it's just going to shut them all down. Look at that. Sky Task is pretty legit. You better watch it. Oh, there's some meters. Pick up some free meters. What's up now? What's up? What's up? Phoenix is counting meters. What's up? What's up? Shoot them down. They are all dead. You're not a person anymore. What's up?
Yep, pretty much. Oracle's slowly running out of energy. Picking off
Yeah.
these extractors very slowly.
Probe just like he just like doesn't know what to do anymore. It's like swarmers. Oh, hydras. Help!
Yeah, quickly.
I mean, this is kind of rough actually for Probe right now. He is actually running out of gas, pretty swiftly. He does have quite a lot of minerals. Oh god, story of my life.
Oh,
Too
dear.
many minerals, too little gas.
Phoenix is hanging out over top of these spores. Gonna lose an oracle.
You don't want to lose those oracles, man. Those things are really expensive.
Got the fleet beacon coming up. Probably gonna get the Phoenix upgrade there. Good choice. Nice range.
I don't know. I feel like some Tempests are going to save the day here.
Yeah, that would be pretty good, especially against these Hydras. You really don't want to fly your Phoenixes over Hydras.
Yeah, absolutely
And they
not.
would be perfect to counter these swarm hosts that are rushing quite quickly across the creep there.
Yeah, so it looks like Probe is just gonna go Hydra Link. Hydra's just gonna shoot down the air tasks pretty nicely. But it's just gonna make sure that Muffin doesn't get up to a critical mass amount of oracles. Otherwise, they'll just die. for free.
Oh man, Muffin's gonna go straight for the jugular here. Gonna take out all this supply. So many overlords here.
That is gonna be delicious. Oh no,
Oh.
Probe just reacts appropriately. Gonna pick up 0 Phoenixes. Whoops. Okay. Oh man, but meanwhile, look at that harass from Probe, getting some flying locusts into his base. That's pretty good. Gonna pick up some probes here and there and do a little bit of damage before running away.
There we go. Good harass. Yeah, getting some damage done. Not a whole lot.
Yeah.
But kind of pulling it back.
I dig that. Just trying his best to try and. I mean, Muffin's down to 4 bases right now. I mean, this is 4 bases versus 3. So yeah, what do you think the outcome of this match will be?
I'm not sure. He's going to continue to mass air. I mean, I know that. But Probe's
Oh, no.
massing Hydras here. Hydra Ling. So
Yeah.
it's going to be very, very scary if these two armies collide.
Yeah,
Need to be
it's a shame.
very, very careful.
Oh, no! Get! Oh no! Get back!
Oh, so scary right
I
now.
am.
Covert needs to get away from those.
I'm quite surprised that Muffin actually hasn't used Revelation on those Hydras. That is a very scary Hydra army right there, so it would help to know where those Hydras are going at any point in time. Those cannons are going to shoot down as much as they can, and it's gonna be pretty scary. I mean, those Phoenixes, man, just gotta micro those Phoenixes appropriately to go to pick up as many Hydras as can before the Phoenixes. They kind of give it. Oh, okay. Oracles are pretty good. See, told you.
Oracles are pretty good. Trying to stun some of those Hydras, get the DPS minimized, but holy crap, he lost so many Phoenixes.
Yeah, but he can just like carry on making more. Probe is now running out of minerals, trying to get that army up and going. I mean, he is making a buttload of Hydras, but those Hydras can only last so long versus that Phoenix Oracle Death army.
Yeah, kind of crazy. He's dumping all of his minerals that he isn't using into cannons.
Yeah.
Swarm host here gonna harass on the eastern base.
Oh, I dig that very much. Oh, those locals are gonna be so annoying.
There we go, got cannons though. Cannons are
I've literally never seen like flying locals. That's pretty sick.
It's campaign locust right there.
Yeah.
But the campaign locust I think can shoot down.
Oh, actually, the campaign ones like stay flying. I didn't know these ones just like flew and then just like land and then really annoying little POSs. CovertMuffin! Oh no, don't lose those oracles. Good Muffin. That one. Oh, okay, that sacrifice. Okay, well,
alright.
it's just one.
He came in so his friends could leave. And meanwhile, the Hydra army, excuse me, is on the left side of the map there. The Phoenixes, well, changed their minds, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I think Muffin can potentially do a lot of damage with this army. This is a very, very mobile air army. Phoenixes and Oracles are among the fastest units in the game. Oh, look at this Soul House, looking mighty delicious. Oh, pick one up, pick them all up. Oh yeah.
There we go.
I'm just going to tickle them to death.
No more Swarm Host harass for you. Oh.
No, there's no escape. There's no. Okay, there is escape. Look at that one Swarm Host on the right, just like.
Oh, Hydra's moving to intercept. Cover needs to be careful about his movements here with the Phoenixes. Yeah, he's gonna spawn that Swarm Host, but he's gonna fly right into a bait.
Oh my goodness!
Right into a bait. Careful!
His friends have come to rescue him. Muffin, don't lose his Phoenixes. They're pretty. Okay.
Ouch! All but one.
Damn, dude. Hot damn.
Oracle's coming in. Prism's primed.
And shoot them all down! Who's going to win? Oracles versus Hydras. Both are extremely squishy. Who wins? Hydras versus Oracles. This is... What the hell? This is...
It's almost even.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Oh snap. Shit. Oh, and the Oracles win, eventually.
This is so crazy.
The Oracles won
watching.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Nope.
Wow. It was like...
There's,
I mean, holy crap, dude.
Jeez.
It was like watching a Calphos versus Calphos 1v1 fight and Heroes of the Storm.
Yeah, essentially, they stun each other and flame strike each other. They both die at the same time.
Win. Well, have you seen the Butcher versus Butcher? That's like super funny, dude.
Oh, nope.
Like they just brand each other and just hit each other and just like heal. Looks like Oracle's gonna come in and do as much damage as it can before they die. They're going to die.
Ooh, they're gonna die too.
Yeah, you're gonna die. Get out of there. Get out. Good. But look at this. We do see a very, very interesting transition into carriers from Muffin. He identified that Oracles just aren't doing the trick for him. Sure, those Oracles can do quite a lot of damage, but they melt immediately versus Hydras, especially versus a critical mass army Hydra. Of Hydras.
Carrier has arrived.
Oh, carriers, man. I haven't seen those in a while.
Yeah, it's so crazy. We're gonna see him more in Void, too. And Mutila's kind of picking on these Oracles over here.
Whoops, they're going to die for free. Balls.
Pretty much. Can't shoot up. Hydras are gonna move in to try and cut them off as they escape.
Shoot as many drones as you can before you die.
Yep, shift click. He got 3 drones for all those Oracles. Well, on the upside, he has more supply for other things.
Oh, yeah. But Who has the better army, I wonder? I mean, Probe does have 7 meters.
Yeah, I think he does, and these Hydras are really going to shut down these interceptors from the carriers, as awesome as they are. I think Probe has a pretty darn good chance.
Super close. You're totally right. Oh snap! Oh snap! Oh snap! Arcos versus Hydras. This time Muffin does take a very convincing victory over those Hydras. There are just too many Arcos, man. Just way too many.
Oracles every time.
Yeah, absolutely. Wow. Well, Arcos just being the VIP, man. And I mean, it looks like Muffin is finally getting its a +3 air upgrade, air attack upgrade on the way.
Yep, moving into Void Rays now too, so he's gonna supplement this army.
Oh yes, of course. Oh, that is delicious. Oh, I like that very much.
Oh, there we go. Interceptor's coming down. Gonna try and pick off this base. Gotta be careful though. These carriers are exposed to these Hydras. So close. So close. Very, very scary.
Yeah, almost lost carrier. Those carriers are so expensive. 350 minerals, 250 gas for one. So don't want to lose those, man.
Not to mention they take a whole 2 minutes of in-game time to build. Kind of crazy.
Yeah, they are the longest. Like, they take the longest amount of time to build. Like, what the hell? What even is up with that, man? Please. Well, whoopsie daisies, Arcos just gonna sacrifice themselves before they die for a good cause because these Hydras are gone. And that's good.
Covert's a brave man here going Sky Toss against lots of Hydras.
Absolutely. Whoa. Just trying desperately to make that work. But it looks like the Hydra army is going to be a whole lot more scary now because +3/+3 is about done for Probe. So it's going to be interesting, man. Whew.
Yeah, it's going to be super crazy. Covert's going to move in and try and do some damage. He's going to find out about this base up in the forward position.
Yeah. This is this is kind of bad for Muffin. I mean, he is a whole 4 upgrades down. Actually, because he only has level 1 shield and level 1 armor, so those things, that army is just going to die a lot quicker versus that +3/+3 Hydra army. Whoa, look at that, just doing some work, man. Those upgrades are really making a difference, I think. Never mind.
Yeah, never mind again.
Never mind.
Sky Toss, man, even against carriers, or Hydras. We're into another 30-minute game, man, Vaughn. Give me a break here. This is crazy.
Dude, I just want to go to bed.
You want to go to sleep? Well, carriers are on the field. I think you're going to be around for just a little while.
Look at the drone and the 4th just like dancing.
Yeah, there we go. Carriers moving over still.
Me right round, baby, right round. Like a record, baby.
Covert's still mining. Both players starting to mine out their bases. Probe is laughing at something.
Probe is dead. He's dead. He's making 3 corruptors. Look
Oh
at
no,
look at Muffin's army. Dead. He's done.
Are we gonna go to a game 3, man? Vaughn?
Yep.
We're gonna
that man. Dude, he's done. He's done. Look at that. Look at the like 5 Hydras and 3 corruptors versus versus 5 carriers, 2 void rays, and 14 phoenixes, and 6 oracles.
Kind of silly. He's gonna pick up these 4 crawlers all by their lonesome there, and slowly just kind of inching his way forward, picking stuff off as he can.
Yep. Oh my god, he picks up a carrier. Nice. Alright. And then
corruptors are shut down. Yep. Sky Toss can move right in now.
Yeah.
Sky Toss can.
We might just see like a GG just being called from Probe right now.
Yeah, this Hydra's not going to do so much work anymore. These smaller numbers. Lots of Phoenixes here. Pick up these units one by one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just kind of letting it hang out there. There we go. Well then, Probe says. His counter handbook is a lie.
Well. So technically, Hydra's counter Phoenixes, and they all just die.
Technically.
Yeah, technically.
Maybe.
God.
Not in this case, I guess.
Yeah, apparently Blizz don't even know their own game.
No, not really. What?
Lambda. Honor. Not
He's
the
gonna
Dalai
blame it on me.
Lama
No.
told me.
He's blaming it on me.
Oh well. Looks like Prob is doing his best, going to well, looks like he's pointing the boys. Look at that.
And pulling the boys, send the drones in. These cannons are gonna make quick work of these drones. Not before they get a pylon.
Oh my goodness.
They may get this pylon.
Up and
They may get
Muff
this pylon.
Is Muff going to pull his whole army back to defend? I don't think he is.
Oh my gosh. Probe
Quickly,
dropping to
kill the
7
pylon.
supply.
And he's dead.
And Probe wins, GG. AKA CovertMuffin.
Yes, Probe literally wins. Of course. Damn, man.
Wow, well done there. Talk about comeback. It's comeback central.
Yeah, even
going
with those misclicks from earlier, I mean, Muff just pulls it back with the air toss.
So crazy.
Yeah, Probe is just shook, man. He's so shook.
Yikes.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Well played. Well played. Believe it or not, ladies and gents, this is a best of 3, so they've now tied. We're going to a game 3.
1-1.
Mm-hmm.
Has excellent games tonight. Thank you, Fenton.
Yep.
Thank you, Fenton.
Quite entertaining.
Yes. Yes, we have apparently picked some very good combatants for our Colosseum.
Yes. You two, fight to the death.
Oh yeah. Dude, holy crap, dude! You know what I want to see? I want to see a show match, but Pokemon style. So the casters the casters are gonna be looking at looking at the game from one player's perspective, and they're just going to coach that player, just tell them what to do, and just get them to fight for them, in the Pokemon match.
Pokemon match.
Yeah.
Didn't somebody make
They're
a
not-
Pokemon sort of thing for the arcade?
I have no idea, dude.
Have you accepted Manbon at all?
I should have. I hit download, right? What? Waiting for party? No, I have.
Oh, there we go. All right, we're in. All good.
Oh, there it is. Just a word of warning.
Hang in there, Manbon. One more game.
I'm a bit loopy.
It is quite late. Quite late.
It's 2:30.
2:30 in the morning.
I have
Maybe
things
they will.
to do.
Yeah, maybe they'll have mercy on you and.
I have things to do, man. It's okay. It's
Yeah.
okay. I will do this. I will do this for my little Muff. Meanwhile, I would like to give a shout out to the peoples in the chat, even the lurkers. And because I don't know who's in the chat, I don't know who the lurkers are. I will bring up the viewer list and just read that because I want to give a shout to everybody, not just the people who are actively talking. And
Everybody.
that would be shout out to Nightbot. You're so talkative, Nightbot. Wow.
He's great. Isn't he?
Awesome! You contribute such discussion in the chat. It's very nice to have you here, Nightbot. Awesome. Everyone loves Nightbot, right?
I think everybody does. Yes.
We also have Zero Lambda.
Oh yeah, that guy. What an asshole. Jeez.
I better do this real quick. Yeah, Omega 068, who is the show match person. Yeah. Collision, Captain Kate 767, Eliza Young, Fenton FS. I think the FS stands for fuck's sake.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah, because FFS is for fuck's sake. Right? So
Yeah.
that. Girthang 3019, Joan 88, Lady Lecter, Leaf Cena 13, Loopy Lou 77. What's all these numbers at the end of the names? Jesus.
So many numbers.
Shout out to Manbun.
Shout out to yourself.
That's not me. Neth Bliskoff, SE2 Pee Wee Herman, Ted Win, the Probtas, and ZRQ. By the way, Protoss is playing right now. Yeah.
Yes,
right,
he
cool.
is. Actually, would you
anyway,
like to introduce him?
Alright, sorry. I almost forgot. So, on the left-hand side, on Bridgehead, it is the pink Protoss, sporting that pink again, and going Protoss again, it is none other than the DJ CovertMuffin.
There we go, and his opponent spawning the center right-hand position of the map. The yellow Zerd player. It's Probe.
It is the Probe. Yep. So, dude, I am slightly tired.
just slightly. You have to
Yeah,
work
dude,
tomorrow, don't you?
No, I don't have work tomorrow. Like today's my break day, and that's kind of why I can stay up late. Like today,
Ah, okay.
like I can just stay up like however late I want
Uh-oh.
because
Uh-oh, man.
dude, tomorrow, dude,
Oh, there's a cannon rush going down.
a forge actually straight off the bat from Muffin.
Probe's
I want-
catching this probe as it travels across the map. Oh, crap.
That is quite an early probe, which is kind of fair enough actually because this is a two-player map. So you do want to, you probably do want to send that scout and worker a little extra early, as opposed to a four-player map. Because you basically know where you are, or you guys know. Basically, they know where they are, where each other are. So, if they want to do any kind of cheese, it'll be a lot easier to execute.
Over moving this probe around. Knows what he wants to do, but probe's waiting for him behind
Got
his
a drone
natural.
position. They're joint position, just patrolling now. Just trying to defend appropriately. Just defending appropriately against this cannon rush. It might not even be a cannon rush. This could actually be a psych.
It'd be
So
a
you
fake-
might cancel the pylons. Yeah.
totally possible.
Muffin's just cancel that pylon, just keeping that probe alive and just being annoying. He has pulled quite a substantial amount of drones, which means he has lost quite a bit of mining time from pulling those probes. And looks like the probe's just gonna get out alive. Just screw it. Muffin's just gonna sit back and just macro up. And that he does actually, he does build a nexus at his natural, a free natural actually at the back. That is until the rocks by the natural are destroyed, but for now it is a free natural.
For now. Yes, it is.
For now, of course, yes. This is a very interesting map. You can just break down the rocks. I keep forgetting about that. Like,
Yep, there's actually vision blockers right there too, so you can't really see what's going on behind that.
yeah, absolutely. But you can actually still see the rocks, so you can just like put a pylon or an overlord down, and just spot it. But yeah. Oh yes.
Covert
Oh yes.
Desperately trying to keep this probe alive here, but I don't think it was meant to be.
Look.
Nope.
Dead is dead.
He
He
knew,
can't run.
he knew probe's gonna go for a third here. He said, "You know what? You spent a lot in that first failed cheese attempt there. I'm gonna go ahead and take my third."
Yeah, so it looks like Probe has actually got a drone in position right there, ready to take a third, which you're not going to get in quite a while. That is until it gets 300 minerals right about now.
No. Right. Nope. Use some. Nope. Use a little.
Yeah, Muffin just defending up, macroing up, getting those two bases, and yeah, Probe's just is the hash not still up yet?
Nope.
Come on, man.
Nope. We just under 300 minerals again. So. Oh, there we go. Nope. He decided no.
it's
He
just
moved his drone away. Oh well.
Man. Poor dude. He
Covert.
felt lifeless for a solid 2 minutes of his life.
Covert's dropping
nothing.
more Stargates now. He's got 2 on the way, but Probe has a different plan in mind this game. He's going Baneling Nest first here.
Oh yes, he is looking to do that to Baning Bust in order to stream a bunch of stuff into Muffin's base. And this is I mean, it's pretty interesting actually because the two bases right here, they are actually quite a distance apart. So if Muffin decides to first and overcharge one Nexus, it's not actually going to defend both bases properly. So Muffin will need an army to defend against a potential Baning Bust.
Indeed, Banelings are now morphing.
Oh.
Not
Ooh.
very heavily defended here, back wall. There's not a lot for covert on the ground either. There are a couple of oracles, but I don't think that's going to stop this many links and bane links.
Oh yes. Oh, Muffin needs an army right now.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
Uh-oh.
it's charging in. Uh-oh. Oh, it just break the rocks.
Rox
I
are
keep forgetting
busted
about the
down. Covert's in huge trouble. Lings and banelings on
Oh,
top of his
Zerglings
probe.
just streaming in. Look at that, 2 Oracles just going to do their best to melt away those Zerglings and those Banelings, of course. Oh, go, no, don't lose the probe, no. Those probes are going to go down to about 5 health. They're totally safe.
Yep. Now, fortunately, Covert's base is assaulted. He dropped Photon Overcharge, but against this many links, it's going to be kind of difficult to defend here. Oracles are now officially out of energy. There is one cannon over here powered by this single pylon.
And he holds! Oh, yes. And he holds, and he holds. This is, I guess this is kind of a victory for Muffin, actually, because Probe is just going ham on the Zerglings. He's making 22 Zerglings right now. He has barely been droned, so he is all the while just bleeding minerals because he hasn't been droning all this time.
Wow.
And Muffin's just going to rebuild a wall right there.
Well defended there by Covert. Kind of a scrappy defense, but his new main now is he's still building oracles, going tried and true.
How many oracles? How many oracles? Those oracles are pretty deadly versus that. Oh, bannings again! Oh,
bannings again.
goodness!
Lots of wings in the base.
Oh, deja vu. Okay. Now he's lost next. Okay, this is pretty bad. Okay. Okay. Oh snap.
Yep. Clock is ticking now. These oracles have no energy.
Yep.
Still links coming across the map.
Yeah, meanwhile, Pro is just Zerglings and Zerglings. This is looking kind of bad. I mean, Muffin has actually lost quite. He has lost quite a lot of pros, even losing that Nexus in the main. So he will need that another expansion sometime soon. So this is kind of difficult for him. I mean, he needs to decide between getting an expansion or building up an army in order to defend against this scary army, which is expanding all the while.
Expanding all the while. Yep. Probe throwing in a ninja base up top.
Yep. Oh yeah, and it's starting to pile on all that gas actually, and he's getting just starting a lair right now. So as per usual. Lair. So pop quiz. What does Lair scream?
Mutalisks.
The spire for the Mutalisks would not be surprising.
Nope, it wouldn't be, especially since Covert has invested so much into oracles.
Oracles, man! Oh, the oracles gonna be pretty good at killing anything that is on the ground.
That is on the ground if they have energy.
If they have energy, yes, before they run out of bullets.
Before they run out of bullets. But no, I do like what Covert's doing here with these two phoenixes, though. They're running around the map, kind of cleaning up overlords that are out of position.
Yeah, that harassing from Muffin is really doing some work. Just no, keeping probes supply just a little bit lower, one at a time.
One at a time.
Oh yeah! All right. We do see double evolution chambers coming in from Pro. He's just going to get some upgrades started. AFAP, and looks like his economy is just looking great. He has got quite a lot of minerals and quite a lot of gas, which is absolutely no problem for a Zerg player because Zerg players have a stockpile of lava, so he can just make an army at any point in time.
Comes the Oracle fleet. They have half energy at least.
Uh-oh.
Move straight in. Gonna pick off these queens as they move out onto the creep.
Yeah, very interesting decision from Probe. Actually, he's going to go for missile attacks upgrade. So he will be transitioning sometime soon into Hydras, which of course is the killer of air units, and that will be his savior. The question is he going to start the Hydras then, like sometime?
Oh, Covert, they're burning energy on this lair here. Oh dear.
Oh snap! Oh snap! Oh snap!
I'll go straight for these upgrades. We will get them. Probe canceling them before they get destroyed. Ooh.
Those upgrades are not going to finish. No way. Denying those upgrades. And it looks like, oh, Zergling's just going to go straight for the base, I imagine.
Yep, here we go. Morphin more banelings down in the southern position. Covert checking around. It's Morphin.
Uh-oh.
Covert just misses the scout on all of these lings. He knows they're there somewhere. Doesn't have a lot of energy after attacking those Evo chambers either, so this is going to be kind of difficult to hold without anything other than oracles.
Uh-oh, here we go. Oh, you might want to focus the banings. Come on, Muffin. Get on it. Oh, yeah, Tiger Fire on the banings. And a Time War. Very nice Time War. Just going to a slow down the aggression. And just in time for Muffin to pop all those banings. He's popped all the banings. Oh my god. No more banings. He won't get as much damage done. No more banings to pop any probes. And it looks like the lings are just going to die. But not before picking off just about 2 probes. That's pretty good, I think.
The door is still open, so probe's going to continue to stream some lings in here.
And they all die.
Yep.
Lols.
They'll die.
Of course. Now, I'm kind of surprised to see that Probe isn't actually going for any tech. He's actually got the lair up for quite a while, but he's not really transitioning into any kind of anti-air kind of tech. I mean, he's just surviving on Zerglings and banings, which is not what you want at all. He's just piling on the spore crawlers, running out of minerals fast, man. Like fast.
The unfortunate reality with these oracles, though, is once they're out of energy, you need to wait before you can do anything else. And Covert, keep piling them on. He's not building any Void Rays. I'd like Void Rays right now, actually. I think that would be a good move.
Yep. Yeah, those Void Rays are just going to be... I mean, they're a lot more tankier than Oracles. So potentially those Void Rays could be in front and soak some Hydra shots if there are any Hydras. But surprisingly, Probe doesn't have Hydras. He doesn't have Munas. Just going to try his best to drone as much as possible just to get his minerals, which he really needs. That's quite a lot of gas for Probe. He could get a meteor army and just clean all his oracles up, but he's not.
Yep. So but he's not. Lots of cannons going down here. I see lots.
Yeah, all in on the Zerglings and the banings. I mean.
Yep.
This is kind of strange. I mean,
he built a lair. You know, you'd think he'd want to go for the Spire. He has plenty of gas for that. But he continues to pile on the links. He's determined. Now, if he went up and grabbed these rocks here,
yeah,
that would be kind of crazy too. He wouldn't have to run through the bottom door and try and run all the way to the top and get stopped. But
oh, of course, yes. Looks like no aggression coming from both players, so they're just going to macro it up. I think Muffin really needs to do something right now before... oh, there is the Spy coming up from Probe. He is now on timed life. Those oracles are going to die the moment as the mutants come up. That is 60 mutants worth in gas. So
yes, it is about 100 apiece. Yep.
Yeah, he's gonna need to act pretty soon, actually.
Probe trying to get some surface area down on these rocks here. These oracles are camp out over the cannons as they do some work. Cannons do not, in fact, have ammo.
Those Zerglings are not very good against those rocks, actually. These are 0/0 Zerglings. So yes.
Yes, indeed.
So yes.
Full energy oracles moving up here toward the lair. A couple spore crawlers here trying to stave them off.
Yes, focus the spore crawlers before they die.
Hitting kind of a stalemate here again. Looking the same as last game. I mean, is there anything you think they could do differently to get an edge one way or the other? Yeah, I mean, I mentioned the Void Rays here instead of the Oracles. Yep, actually he's going Void Rays now. Hey!
Yeah, which he's actually going for right now. I think Muffin could go for upgrades potentially right now. He hasn't actually started any air upgrades, which would be great in the arms race versus Probe. I imagine Pro's going to go for some upgrades sometime soon. Maybe not. I mean, he doesn't have Evo chambers. There is a little skirmish going on from Muffin. A couple of oracles and things that just go around there, try and get as much damage as possible. But it looks like a Probitas with the Nidus network is going to be a little crafty bugger.
Little crafty bugger. That's right. Could be flying an Overlord over there right now, get some decent vision, and pop right in the back of Covert's base.
A scary Zergling army loaded up into the Nidus network, but meanwhile, he does lose a base as third, and it looks like the Nidus network. The Nidus attack has begun. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to take a look at the left of the map. Do you see that? That is impending doom happening. In about 3, 2, 1, let's jam!
And they're not even. They're not coming out. Not coming out yet.
Free band. Okay. Come on. Come on. Poop map.
Come on. Get it. Hit it. There we go. Blings rallied right in here.
And it looks like they are going to die. Oh, Baning is focused on his pros. Hell yeah. Killing all his pros. Killing 7 pros so far. Not a terrible lot, actually. And it looks like there's...
No.
Oh god, looks like... Oh, more Banings. More Banings. Come on. Come. And it's going down. Oh, just like that. But, I mean, that was totally not worth it. For Probitas.
No, I don't think so. That was a lot of minerals and gas wasted there.
That was that's too many bannings just to get 11 probes killed and the Nexus. Not terribly worth it, I think.
Oh, Probe trying to sneak an Overlord right in here, find vision, and he's gonna get killed by the cannon.
Whoops, no more vision.
No more
vision. No more vision. Yeah, so yeah, dude. I mean, more Zerglings. If what you did didn't work, then just build more and more again.
Yep. Time and time again. Unloading this whole army here.
Yeah, so it looks like all that gas that potentially could have become mutas have instead become banings, which is great.
It's great. He does have a spire. He should be making mutas though.
Oh yes, of course.
Because now there are void rays coming. Lots of void rays.
Spores and spores and more spores and spores. What do you do against Skytas? Well, you're going to die.
Going to die. Lots of spore crawlers here.
Look at that. Void rays! Oh my god!
Oh dear.
Void rays!
Probes in trouble.
That fence.
Holy crap. Oh my goodness.
Once upon a time there was a base.
And now there's only fire. Only fire and lasers.
And death and destruction.
Oh,
and tears.
Oh dear. Oh dear. There's not really anything much to say about this. Oracles are moving in now. Void Ray's there to back them up. Lots of Spore Crawlers going to try and hold them off, but just the DPS is insane.
Oh, 5 Corruptors coming out, but those are going to melt versus a Void Ray army. Void Ray Death army of Muffin. Muffin. Okay, it's gone full 1A mode, dude. Like.
He really is. He's going to recall back home. He knows.
Oh, snap. All this banings just destroyed.
Oh.
I just watched the unit's last tab like just shoot up.
Oh, this is kind of crazy.
Yeah, like
ooh. Covert's kind of hitting Probe at every turn here. Probe's trying to find some way in. He's pulling drones. Actually, he's gonna send them all at these cannons.
Yes. So Probe is just going to spread some creep. If you're losing and whatever you do, it won't even matter. Then you might as well just kill some time by spreading some creep.
Overlord's moving in.
Overlords. Oh, there's no way I can win a game when I don't know how to beat a single unit, man. Oh my goodness, the oracles have caused death and destruction and tears, and CovertMuffin takes the series 2-1. Oh yeah.
Oh, crazy games tonight. Very long games, each of them totaling a little over half an hour.
Yep, starting with complaints about bad macro and the misclicks from
Hello?
Muffin.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes,
Win.
we can
Hey,
hear you. What's going on,
Muffin.
Covert?
I can't hear you guys.
Oh no.
Muff, you suck.
This happened last time too.
Muffin, you suck.
Oh,
a
you
lot.
can hear me? Okay, if you want to type things, I can hear things through the stream. So if you want to like type questions and stuff, I can do that.
Muffin is a dick. Muffin is a pig.
Oh, let's see. Rehosting? Okay.
Let's just do that. Hello. We got a Pro, we got an Omega, we got a Man Bomb.
If he can't pick up, then
Yo.
we'll rehost again, but I'll host.
Okay.
Because it worked the first time.
Oh, what's up, man? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Muffin is dead. R.I.P. Muffin.
Alright, team up. Oh, nope.
Muff, no.
Covert's gonna restart his computer. Oh no, wait.
Restart what?
Oh no, wait. Oh no,
It's
wait.
late.
Yes.
Ring, ring.
Yes, it's working.
Can we hear?
It's working.
That is so
Alright.
bizarre. Okay, here's what's happening.
God.
When I call you Covert, it works.
Yes.
When you try to
Okay.
rejoin the call that I've started, it doesn't. When Zero
Okay.
calls you, you can't join.
Okay. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some more
So
water.
strange.
Just really quick, if you want to start off the interview, because it looks like we're pretty short on time, you can go ahead. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Alrighty, so wow, those games were long and brutal, man. Just so crazy, so
Oh,
brutal.
man. So late at night. Gone, man. Solid.
What
Gone.
was this? Oh god.
Alright, so Pro,
Oh.
game one, what are your thoughts?
Game one.
That
Alright.
was on Terraform.
So I saw no, I'm fine. I got alright. So I don't remember what tipped me off. There was something alright, so I didn't see
Alright.
I just need to gather my thoughts. It's been a bit, right? So I specifically remember having an overlord at his natural, and I was consistently checking for the second base, and I just didn't see the second base, so I'm like, alright, what could he go for? And I was like, okay, it's either a drop or it's a banshee. And that was great. And then at some point, like, it clicked with me that maybe it wasn't just gonna be one banshee, and basically shit hit the fan, and lots of stuff died. And somehow I lost my main base, and like suddenly I had two bases that was on the right hand side. That was a really long drawn out game. The plan was get some mutilisks and then have mutilisks, and that was the plan.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he was Terran
Yes.
game one, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So
I was like, okay, I'm gonna hope that he's not able to keep up with the mutilisks if I can run him all over the place, and from there I'm just gonna hope that I can get enough banelings to kill any extra bio he had. And I'd say it worked okay. I mean, I didn't really get any too many big actual huge money grabs like 10 medevacs, but except for that one time on the right hand side. But I'm not sure if he was throwing that away or not. Besides that, it's just like little things, like a medevac here, a couple marines there, a bunch of SCVs here, and at one point I picked off command center. It was that game where I my limit. I couldn't keep up with all of the different things I had to do, so I was kind of scrambling around.
Mhm.
But it was definitely an interesting experience, because I was using the map a lot of the time to control the mutas, which was good.
Yeah, that was kind of rough actually. I thought you lost that game actually because Muffin actually had a death army of just banshees, and like for quite a while you didn't really have much to defend against that. Every time you've tried to build a spore crawler, those spore crawlers would just immediately die, and you didn't really have anything to defend against that. Or not even queens or like spores would actually like help you all that much. So I thought you would I thought you kind of lost it there. Actually, I think Muffin could potentially have just gone like all in on the Banshees and just wiped you out like right there and then.
Dude, no. So what happened was is it my turn now? Can I?
Yeah.
I
Go ahead.
suppose, yeah. Go ahead.
I didn't macro behind my Banshees, so I lost.
Oh.
I mean, I had like 2,000 minerals in the bank. I had like 200 gas in the bank, and then like, so I was supposed to establish 4 gas on 2 bases and have full saturation by 12 minutes. And then I was supposed to have my 3rd command center started then, and 2-2 upgrades on the way as well. I didn't start 1-1 until like the 14-minute mark, and it was just like, yeah.
Yeah, I
And then
felt
you
like
just-
there was a lack of units. Like I was like
Yeah.
hitting me any second with a giant ass army with like medevacs and stim and all this shit. And so I got a bunch of banglings, but I was like, I'm so gonna die, and it just never came.
Yeah, exactly. I just didn't. Yeah, that's
Ooh.
macro.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, and it was pretty interesting because in the mid to late game, it was basically a bio army, so like MMM. And it was versus like Ling Bling Mutas. So that was kind of brutal actually because like every time the bannings started streaming in, I mean, but yeah, like bro, the number of bannings he had, like what the hell? It was like
Yeah,
60 bans at one point. So
I-
yeah, like every time the bannings streamed in, like the Marines would just like die immediately. Like
The two scariest things about playing against Probe is one, his macro is beast, so even if you give him a chance, you can expect him to claw back into any situation. The second one is that he is always on double upgrades every single time. So if you aren't matching him in upgrades or denying his upgrades, he will get ahead of you mid and late game. And that's like, he played that beautifully, and he absolutely deserved that win. 100%. It was really well played.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I prefer a Bane heavy style in CVT because Baneling OP when you've got a billion of them.
yes.
So
here's a question for Muff actually. Did you at any point in time consider switching to mech, seeing as the banings were the bane of?
Yeah, so what I'm
Brilliant.
supposed to do there is I'm supposed to do 3 things. One is get Thors. You throw down 2 extra factories, and then you get Thor Hellbat with Marine, a few Marauders, and then you get like Vikings after you get up to 6 medevacs. And that's exactly what I did not do until the 20-something minute mark. So the damage had been done by that point. Because Thors are just like so fucked up when they deal with Mutalisks. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, until the mutas like just run around them. But if they run headlong into them, oh, that's delicious, man.
Yeah, that's why you get 2 factories, so you can easily get enough Thor production out, so you can put 2 in the main, 1 at the natural, and 1 at the third. And then you're just completely defended for the rest of the game from Mutalisks going into the base. And then late game, either you get huge shots on the Mutalisks and kill them, or it just goes into late game, and so you have enough Thors to move out with the rest of your army. And then of course split aggression throughout the game. But I'm just like so bad at Terran macro. I didn't give myself the opportunity to do any of that.
Yeah, story of my life actually, because Terran macro is like so much more different than Zerg macro. Like if Terran macro, if you stop making things, then you've lost things basically.
Yeah. Anyways, it looks like it's getting late. Can we talk about games 2 and 3? Is that okay?
Yes, we can actually. Game 2 was on Coda Ladder Edition. That kind of turned into a Sky Toss versus Zerg kind of thing going on there, the Hydras and all that funsies. So why don't you start us off in Covert since you were gone beginning of the last one there.
All right, let's do it. So I don't know if people are familiar with Fun Day Monday, but
oh yes, we are.
Hi.
Of course.
Hello.
Hello.
So quick explanation to the viewers. Fun Day Monday is a show that Day 9 used to do where you just straight up have to win games with ridiculous constraints. And I was on multiple of them, but this one, number 661, it's a double Oracle Fun Day Monday, and I was on this episode.
Oh, wow.
But then what I realized was that there's only 3 things your opponent can do in response if you go mass Oracle as a Zerg player. The first one is get a shit ton of spores and queens, and then go up to Hydralisk. If they do that, you just keep massing the shit out of Oracles. And Oracles kill spores, they kill queens, and they kill Hydralisks. Then, if he goes for Mutalisks, then all you have to do is switch to Phoenix, because you do have the 2 to 4 Stargates already there, and then you can just start +1 attack, easy peasy.
Right.
Then, if he goes like Corrupt or Roach, you build Void Rays. And that also comes from the Stargate. So literally, you're just going to have a huge ball of Oracles for the entire game, and then you just build whatever counters what he's trying to do. And that's, I have a really disgusting win rate with that on ladder. That's one of my wins versus a Grandmaster player was with that strategy.
That's kind of crazy. Yeah, I mean, it took some time, but eventually you kind of got over that hump there and finished it.
Yes.
It was,
so when I said my buildings were canceled, what happened was that I had a Zealot on hold position at my natural, and I accidentally forgot that my probe can't travel through that if it's going to build. So my third went down 2 to 3 minutes.
Okay, so that's what you were talking about with the buildings canceling themselves, because the queue just dropped, yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to come up at like the 8-minute mark, which is the earliest effing third I've ever seen a Protoss like throw down. But you can just do it because you have so many minerals. Oh yeah, and then you just mass cannon everywhere because all of your gas is going into Oracles, and Oracles aren't that expensive on minerals. That's basically it.
The second game, I was like, alright, well, I just fucking died to, like, Sky Toss or whatever. But I'm thinking, like, how the heck do I counter this? I have no idea. Like, Mutalisk, like, I was thinking no Phoenix, right? I couldn't think of anything that I could possibly do other than sit back and, like, to basically play defensive all game, and I was not ready to go for a couple hours and starve you out, so fuck that.
Yeah, that's like the problem, because if you like try and do that, I'll just shore up a bunch of Void Rays and then push you out, and then once I get like critical mass with like 40 to 50 Oracles, I can just like, I can kill anything. Which is really, it's bizarre.
It was. I mean, there was one point where Probe had a bunch of Hydras, and you engaged them with those Oracles, and it came out almost exactly even. That was so silly.
It really, like, the second game, I was like, acceptance. The second game, sorry, no, the like, second game with Oracles, the third game.
Oh, yeah.
That was like salt in the wound, because like I didn't know what to do versus it. I was just like, oh, I guess I'm gonna build some spores. I'm like, all right, Ling Bane Bus, let's go. And it failed, and I completely forgot Photon Overcharge existed, so that was good.
Yeah, you were so close to taking me out. While doing that like Sky Toss build is Infestor Hydra, with like 2 to 3 Corruptors. So if I do that again against you, try that. And you might fuck me up. That's the only, yeah.
I was thinking of adding infestors in, but my issue is that with just try to like go for, like I felt like you warp in like 2-3 zealots and literally sacrifice an oracle to kill the infestor, because the infestor has no health. You can just gun it down by sacrificing an oracle, unless I'm watching on point and I focus fire.
Yeah, and then like even if you get like burrow micro and stuff like that, I can just use the detect ability. It's like, it's so stupid. Oracles are dumb.
At least we can come to a consensus on that.
Yeah. Also, before we finish talking about the games, I want to like just give a huge shout out to Probe for showing that extreme sportsmanship. I was really frustrated, and he can tell. And like you said, we do have like a practice relationship a long time ago, and so it was a pleasure playing against him, even though I was really pissed off at myself for the entire time because of that first game. That's cool. Thanks, man. I can't express how much that means to me.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Oh, that's good. So we'll segue there from game 3 then. Start off Probe. What was your plan after seeing those first 2 games and all those oracles? I see that your plan changed up a tad by loading up on Zerglings and Banelings there.
Yeah, my original plan was like, alright, queens are the way to do this. Get some spores, get some queens, and I didn't really think that through. Like, I was gonna like add a couple infestors for some fungals and whatever, but I didn't really think it through, so when I got in the game, I was like, Well, I've got like 3 queens, and he's outnumbering me with like 6 oracles. This isn't gonna work. I don't have enough bases to produce queens on, and I didn't feel like I could make any macro hatcheries because I didn't think I could support it for very long.
Right.
So,
And he was good about picking off your queens too, as they kind of tried to spread creep
yeah.
and stuff like that. The oracles came in. I mean, there were transfuses, but then then the phoenixes would just pick them up and paralyze them. So.
So sad. I was so like I wish if I could have had the Stargate in a better position. Yo, that cannon up on the 3rd map that was up guarding your 2nd entrance or whatever. That one cannon saved your ass.
Yep, yes it did.
Swear
That's
God.
why I put it there.
I wanted the Pyron so bad. But
I saw you trying to float in Overlord 2 later on to Knight is my natural, and I was like, oh, bye.
I was just like, what the hell do I?
You were trying to like squeeze it just between those 2 cannons, and it didn't quite. It was bouncing back and forth for a second, and then it ran out of health.
Yeah.
But yeah, good series one.
Me too. I'm looking forward to
very
the
very
next
well
one.
played, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and we'll close this out now. We gotta bleeding into the next match just a bit. So thanks guys for playing. Thanks for not CovertMuffin. Your name's Manbon. Thanks for casting Manbon.
Why do people like always get us mixed up? Like,
I know, right? I mean, I know we sound
It's
really
because
similar.
it's because
really?
usually
Oh,
my
God.
co-caster is Covert, so I just gotta say.
This guys.
And now I understand, CovertMuffin. I see what.
yeah.
Well,
Oh, would you like to come round to my house to have some tea and crumpets? Yeah.
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 Yeah, absolutely, Manbon. Thank you so much for the invitation.
Yeah, no, thanks.
Dude, I love muffins. Muffins are delicious.
Thanks for hanging
Thanks,
out here,
guys.
Manbon. It's really late. Thanks for casting. Hope you get some good sleep tonight. So,
Dude, I'm gone, man. Solid gone.
solid gone. Take it easy, guys. Thanks for playing. And everybody stick around. We got another match coming up in a couple minutes. We got Death Row versus Fade.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.